dust storm, man.
Nobody calls Han Solo a bitch.
Bring him on. I prefer a straight fight to all this sneaking around.
I don't know where you get your delusions, laser brain.
Oh, come on, bro. It's the wars.
All right, so we're at the 1 week to go mark for the Mandalorian, and you can tell, look at all the excitement. This is the Wars and More. I'm Joe. Of course, with me is my good buddy Doug. Hey, Doug, how you doing this week?
Doing pretty good, Joe. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm stoked, man.
Oh, I know.
Stoked.
I know. This is the point where things get really exciting. You know, the anticipation is hitting its fever pitch, and just can't wait till the 30th. I know how I'm going to be spending Devil's Night.
The best part is, we're going to have stuff to talk about. Right?
That's for sure.
They've been very sparse with stuff to talk about lately.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess we could do what a lot of other people are doing and just make it up.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of that going on. That's for sure.
Seems to be working.
Yeah.
Here, we want to try and stick to the stuff that's real.
Yeah, as much as possible.
What are we thinking? But I can tell you what is real. There's another sneak peek, another trailer of sorts.
A special look.
Special look. That's what they called it.
Yeah.
I was like, did they call it a sneak peek?
Special look. Yep. Aired on Monday Night Football.
Yep.
And go ahead.
Not a whole lot of new footage, but a little bit of new stuff. Right.
We got to see some stuff that things that we talked about before, right? There was the Razor Crest flying along with these X-Wings, and we were speculating, how, what's going on there, right? Is he running from them? Is he working with them? I think maybe they're, they gave us a little bit to go on here, right? We had this transmission from an X-Wing. We can only assume that's what it is. Right at the beginning of the trailer, right?
Yeah.
Razor
Crest, stand down.
That. And so what do you think? Is that true to what they're showing us? Because there's a lot of times, the audio doesn't quite match up what we're seeing visually during these trailers.
It doesn't look like they're chasing him. It looks like they're flying in formation with him. So,
Okay.
to hear that was kind of surprising because, when I saw it the first time, I'm like, wow, he's going in to do something with two X-Wings in tow.
Right.
And then I hear that, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. So what are we actually seeing and hearing here? It's kind of interesting. I think this could be, I don't know. He's clearly going to have some sort of interaction with the New Republic, right? We have these X-Wings. That much is for sure. Just how in depth that goes, who knows? But
well,
I
just finished my rewatch of season 1.
Okay, so did I.
So I have a question about that.
Okay.
So they call it out in that audio right there. Razor Crest, stand down.
Right.
Well, in season 1, when he did that job with Bill Burr's character and all that.
Yeah.
They talked about the Razor Crest being a valuable asset to them because it's off the grid for both the Empire and the New Republic.
Right.
So how the hell do they know the name of his ship?
I'm not sure. And okay, so
because if the transponder just said it's the Razor Crest, well, now they know who it is. So why was it off the grid before?
Right.
But now they know who it is.
And here's what gets me. If you recall, all the way back to the pilot episode, chapter 1, and I forget his name, the blue guy, the bounty.
Yeah.
He goes, Razor Crest, right? old Republic era. And it's like, so is that the name of the ship or the name of the model of ship? That's what I was a little taken aback by. I'm not quite sure how to take that, but yeah, a little weird, but you know, we can definitely speculate. I just,
which you mentioned blue guy there.
Yeah,
blue guy coming back.
That's what it looks like, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's definitely in the shot there, in the cockpit.
Yeah, with Cara and Grief.
Yeah,
I saw that. That was interesting because I got to be honest, that was a character I thought we'd probably never see again, but apparently, you know, they had more plans for that guy.
Yeah.
So there's a couple other things in here that kind of my I don't want to call myself an audio engineer because I am not, but my audio engineering ear kind of like perked up a little bit when I heard some of these lines.
Audio enthusiast, how's that?
Sure, I like that. When I heard some of these lines being spoken in this special look trailer, and I think it's pretty clear that they're trying to mislead us a little bit here. So this portion right here, let's give it a listen, and I think we can play it a couple times if we have to, but I think they're putting lines in from different points in the show.
I'm here on business. I need your help. I've been quested to bring this one back to its kind. If I can locate other Mandalorians, they can guide me.
So, I think we have audio from 3 different spots right there.
I would agree.
I think the I'm here on business, I need your help is 1. The I've been quested is 2, and then if I can find Mandalorians is 3. You know, they put it all kind of together there, but I think that's from 3 completely different conversations.
Well, conversationally, they don't really fit together.
Exactly.
At least in that kind of sequence.
Right. The other thing is, you know, visually, what we're looking at is Mando walking up to Grief Karga and Cara Dune saying, I'm here on business, I need your help. I've been quested to... And it's like, wait a second. Those 2 were there.
Bruh.
Huh?
They were there.
Yeah, exactly. They know that already. He doesn't have to tell them. So, I don't know. I think it's definitely a little misdirection.
Misdirection in a Star Wars trailer? Come on, Doug. They don't do
I
that.
know. But I'm just trying to bring this up because...
all they do is tell us the truth.
Hey, stop it. I think...
Never trickery.
I think it's just worth noting because, you know, the thing we do all the time, right, is we just watch this stuff and try and take it all in, and we're seeing, you know, here's a new scene, there's a new scene, but there's definitely, you know, don't look over here going on, you know.
And you know, they're probably thinking, there's only a week left. I mean, they're not going to dig too much into this.
Yeah. Sorry.
What? Wrong.
Exactly.
No, but a cool looking trailer. And I got to say, like, I do that from time to time, almost all the time. I look at the music too.
Oh, sure.
Man, the music in that trailer is just a mixed bag.
Yeah.
It is classical. It's like electronic. It's
Yeah, I do got to say, I
almost
dig the
metal at
electronic
times,
stuff.
like-
Yeah,
I'm really digging his style.
yeah, for sure. There are no boundaries with him. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's definite. He's proved that already.
Yeah.
All right, we done with the trailer?
I think so. I just wanted to bring that up. You know, it's clear. It was clear to me that, you know, what we were seeing wasn't matching up with what we were hearing. And, you know, I think we got a couple new glimpses, but it's all still going to be a surprise for us.
Right on, right on. All right, so let's take a break from The Mandalorian for a minute.
Okay.
All right, we'll come back to The Mandalorian. There's other stuff to talk about. But I just kind of want to mix it up this week, right? This
Yeah, sure.
mixed bag. Let's just kind of see what sticks here. So the Star Wars book, right? We talked about it last week,
Yeah.
and we had mixed reactions to what we were seeing.
Yes, we did. Yes.
Well, this week ain't no different.
I was going to say, should we keep mixing? That's
Let's keep mixing. Let's see what they got for us this week.
okay. So StarWars.com has an article that reads, headline is 8 secrets and fun facts we learned from the Star Wars book. All right. I just, just hit some of these headlines and get your take, right?
I would like to point out, though, that the way they wrote that,
Yeah.
the secrets aren't fun.
Right.
Because we got the secrets
Uh-huh. And
then fun stuff.
right. Well, let's just see where the fun lies here.
right.
So number 1, Force dyads have special powers. So
Don't Force users have special powers?
yeah,
I mean,
you would think, yeah, kind of. So maybe they're extra special powers.
ooh.
Let's see. It is also healing by transferring the individual's force energy to another is a dyad ability. As shown when Rey heals Ben and when Ben sacrifices all his energy to restore Rey from death. Huh.
About the snake.
What about the snake? Yes.
Is the snake like the link in the dyad?
I don't know, maybe. Where
The
else
snake-
where else do we see this healing ability?
From the Solo dyad, the Baby Yoda.
Right. Yeah.
So, I mean, is this telling us that there's going to be another that is linked to the Baby Yoda? There's another dyad. This is not as uncommon as we thought. 'Cause it's a special dyad ability.
Okay, so you say uncommon. Let's see. Okay, this type of force connection hasn't been seen in generations, meaning that there might have been other dyads earlier. So,
Okay.
hasn't
Okay. But they named the Force healing ability as a dyad ability.
right,
But yet Baby Yoda
right?
uses it.
About a generation earlier. Yep.
So generation, not generations.
Exactly. Yeah.
Curious.
Yeah, very curious. So I don't know. I'm that first one's a little shaky to me.
Yeah, they should have did the whole like Force Skype thing. That should have been the dyad ability, not Force healing.
Exactly. Well,
Yeah, the
they
Force healing, that's a swing and a miss because you literally have a show right now that is utilize. Like maybe I'm missing something here. Is Baby Yoda not, giving his Force energy? Is he drawing energy from somewhere else? But he keeps passing out after he does it. So
I was just gonna say, yeah, that is a thing that's happening. And they do mention the Force Skype thing, but it's like not only is it that, it's this too. So I don't know. Yeah, like I said, a little shaky on that one. Number 2 is there is no set path to immortality through the Force.
oh shit.
Right. Well, you'd think there'd be a guidebook or something, right?
Yeah, like Immortality 101.
101, yeah. So
They teach that at the temple.
what's that?
Said they teach that at the temple.
Yeah. Here's the part that gets me about this one, right? It says, when the Jedi Leia Organa reaches out to her son, Ben Solo, she uses up her life energy and her body fades, but she does not pass into the Force instantly. It is only after her son also dies that Leia ferries him with her into the cosmic Force together. I didn't see that part, man.
Nope.
I mean,
and I know that Yoda referred to this as a type of immortality, right?
right.
But I'm sorry, this is not immortality.
Exactly.
Your mortal self is gone.
Gone. Yes.
So, yeah. Okay. Whatever. Splitting hairs here, right?
Yeah, but
And I that makes sense to me. There would not be a single path. It would be very individual path.
sure.
Maybe there are similarities, but yes, it's going to be an individual path because they all practice the Force in different ways.
Yeah.
So
I just thought, for me, it's like they're taking some real creative license here with characters in the film. I don't know. I think they're just digging a little too deep there. Here's a big one we didn't know about, though. Number 3 is the Republic has specific term limits.
okay,
Yeah, meaning the Chancellor of the Republic is only supposed to serve 2 4-year terms.
thanks, Obi-Wan. Oh wait, that wasn't Obi-Wan right now telling us, was it?
No.
He told us first time.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he didn't say 2 terms, but yeah, we get it.
Right. Yeah. He's, Palpatine's been there longer than he should have been. Yes.
And even the Queen of Naboo had terms, like
Right. Yeah.
established here. You're right. This is a shocking fact.
Shocking. Yes. Okay, here we go. There are new additions to the Sith legacy. So, Lord Momin, a Sith Lord who lived before the Rule of Two and had his consciousness trapped in a mask, yeah. When the Jedi stopped his city-destroying super weapon, right? Because that's how it goes. He has now been promoted to Darth Momin, apparently posthumously. And his former master, Lady Shah, who died by his lightsaber, is likewise Darth Shah. I don't care. Okay.
Well, I mean, so this is happening in this book, and like a month ago, we just heard this like shocking revelation from Kathleen Kennedy that this stuff goes back thousands of years. So,
Oh yeah. Oh, hey, did you all know there's like 25,000 years worth of Star Wars history we could pull from? Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
yeah. And the Sith were supposedly extinct for 1,000 of that. Just throwing that out there. So if you're putting these guys in there,
Yeah.
yeah. All right. This is not going well.
No. You want to keep going? Because there's like
Sure, why not?
4 more. All right.
Have a ball. What?
There's like 4 more here. Okay.
Oh, goody.
We'll make them quick. The road to Jedi Knight begins not at Youngling. So
When does it begin?
well, apparently when the Jedi are getting ready to steal the babies, they call them initiates.
Oh, so at initiates when it begins.
Right.
What's the difference between an initiate and a youngling? Do they expand on that?
Let's see here.
Because initiate means you've been initiated.
I
But
know.
You're, young,
Yeah.
you're a youngling. So isn't that the same thing?
Okay, there's now a name for the youngest stage of being in the Jedi Order. Initiates. Recognized for their force sensitivity by the Jedi and taken from their families. I told you. Infants and toddlers, and sometimes even older children, become initiates. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know.
I thought the Force was all about like destiny, like stuff like that.
Right, yeah.
So wouldn't your road to becoming a Jedi begin when you were like, born?
I guess. I mean, I don't understand why. I don't know. There's just got to be another name for it, right? That just seems odd to me.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll say this. I'm glad they cleared that up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, it
Were
was
you
so
confused?
confusing. Like, really? Like, when does your path to becoming a Jedi really begin? Like, is it when you start? Is it when you become a knight?
I don't know. All right. Number 6 here. This one's a good one. There's new details of the First Order's origins that are revealed. So, let's see. This is agents of the First Order helped push for a stronger, centralized role of the New Republic government, which in turn caused a political stalemate, forcing systems that fear losing control of their autonomy to break away from the New Republic in a coalition called the First Order.
Okay. So the First Order was part of the new. The leaders of the First Order were part of the New Republic.
Agents of the First Order helped push. So I think they're like making this way too complicated for a Star Wars story.
So
I don't know. Maybe they have books in the works.
agents of the First Order. So if they were agents of the First Order getting these other people, doesn't that mean the First Order already started? How is that the origin? If they're agents of the First Order, that means it's already existing.
It's a good point.
Okay, next.
All right.
You know what? I really don't like this book so far. Like everything we've talked about, because it's making us sound like we hate Star Wars.
Yeah, I know. But I think this book delves into a whole bunch of stuff that is really irrelevant to Star Wars. Not irrelevant, but it just seems like they're adding a bunch of stuff that just doesn't need to be there. I don't know.
It's like it almost feels like now they just want to They just want to nuke fan speculation, period. They don't want you to, think this might be this or this might be that. They gotta
Right.
They gotta Star Wars fact check it.
Yeah, and a lot of it to me seems like, you watch Star Wars, it sparks your imagination, and they say, no, we'll have none of that imagination crap. It's like this. Right? I mean,
like how dare you think of something good? We got this crap for you.
Hey, speaking of this crap, number 7 is Meet the Cast Clan. So,
Cast Clan?
yeah, what that's referring to is the book shows off some of the sigils of various Mandalorian houses and clans. Yeah, including the signets of House Vizsla, Clan Elder, Clan Mudhorn. Also includes the crest of House Cast, a stylized rendering of a Vexus, the serpentine creature on Pasana. Oh, the snake that Rey healed. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, sure. I mean, until all that stuff becomes relevant in the Star Wars story, The only one that really appeals to me currently...
That's stuff that I want to see in like an art of Star Wars book, right? Like
sure, something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's until it is relevant, I'm just not... Speaking of relevant, number 8. The Mandalorian's homeworld uncovered.
Mm-mm.
From The Mandalorian, we know that Mando wasn't born on the planet Mandalore. In his entry, we learn that before he was rescued by members of Death Watch, Din Djarin called Akvitina his home.
Akvitina?
Akvitina.
Is it a water planet?
Not Aquafina.
Oh.
Yeah. And I could be pronouncing that incorrectly, but it's AQ space capital V ETINA. Akvitina.
Ek.
This, and we're not sure if this is his town or if it's his planet. And quite frankly, until it becomes relevant to the story, don't care. So,
wait, hold on. Did they write that in the book?
no, I just said that. Sorry.
Oh. Did they write that they weren't sure if it was a town or planet?
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's in the book, but from this article, they said his home, is it his town or is it a planet? Even for the Star Wars book, some things are still a mystery. Even for the Star Wars book.
This tome of knowledge. Truth.
I thought it was a completist book. It's
The American way.
oh. No, this is not the American way. This is not the way.
This is not the way. Oh, man. Is that it?
Thank God. Yes. That's all we have from that article anyway.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm done. I want to get back to liking Star Wars.
Yeah, me too.
Have something to add to the conversation? Or you just want to let us know how we're doing? Email us, show@thewarsandmore.com. That's the best place to get in on the action. But if social media is a little more to your liking, @TheWarsAndMore on Twitter is always a good place to interact with us. And we're also on Facebook, facebook.com/TheWarsAndMore. And of course, your portal to this and everything else, The Wars and More, is thewarsandmore.com. All right, so Ewan McGregor, man, when he's out talking, we're paying attention.
Absolutely. He's been, for the past few weeks now, he's been promoting his I forget the name of the show, his motorcycle show, right? On Apple TV Plus or whatever it is. The main thing I was paying attention to was he was on the Happy, Sad, Confused podcast, and he had a couple things to say because, you know, as with every Star Wars actor, if you're out promoting something else, you always get asked about Star Wars, right? So,
Yep.
So they asked him, you know, are you ready for Obi-Wan? How's your lightsaber skills coming along? You ready? And here's what he had to say.
Yes. I'm very excited I really am very excited about it. It's been a long time for me coming too. I mean, we've been talking about doing it, Lucasfilm and Disney, and for, I don't know, 4 or 5 more, maybe more years. And it's just taken a while to come to fruition. And I'm excited about the fact that it's a series as opposed to a movie. It gives us more space. And I'm mainly excited about it because of the Mandalorian series, which I just thought was really good.
So
and we're gonna adopt some of that technology that they utilized in that filming.
So again, he's he's really talking up the Mandalorian stuff. So
Not only that, but he's just openly admitting that he lied to us for like 5 years.
oh yeah, well there's that too. Yes.
But
Exactly.
yeah, I mean, and why not talk up the Mandalorian?
Oh, I know.
You sign up to do this TV show,
Right.
you know, probably mainly because he's said plenty of times over the years he wants to reprise his role as Obi-Wan.
Sure.
So that gets him to sign up, and then he sees this thing, The Mandalorian,
Yes.
and wow, this looks like a movie, but on TV.
Exactly.
So that's got to be exciting.
It's definitely got to be exciting. What's really kind of exciting is, for him, he's seen the volume that they work in, and for him, that's going to be a game changer in the way things are shot. So, to be able to work in that environment, is got to be a new and exciting experience. But I think he might have already had a taste of it, because he also kind of dropped this bomb on us.
I'm working with Deborah Chow, who directed some of Mandalorian, and I'm really excited about working with her. I think she's really good. And we did a couple of tests when we were going to make the film earlier. We did some testing, and it was great working with her.
Did you
I'm going to enjoy that very much.
Did you actually get into the character, or was that too premature to do it on a camera test like that? Or
No, we kind of did it properly. Yeah, it was good.
oh my god, that must have been amazing.
It was kind of a funny moment walking on set because there was a lot of the Mandalorian crew.
Yeah.
And I walked on, and it was just like, for me, it was a big moment. I walked into the dressing room. There were my beige cloaks and my wraps and my belts and boots, and I was like, oh my god! It was really it was my old costume. It was amazing.
So, Ewan, dressed in his Obi-Wan costume, walks onto the set of The Mandalorian. I'm sure that meant into the volume. Man, how'd you like to be on the Mandalorian crew for that?
Like, holy crap, it's Obi-Wan.
Exactly. So that's just cool. That's something I had not known that he had done that. So that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, but we see the beard, we see the hair.
Oh yeah.
We know, dude.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I got a feeling that's why he keeps talking up the volume so much. Because he's already stood inside that thing.
Well, he better get used to it.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Mean, you're in exile on a desert planet, by yourself.
Right.
By yourself on a desert planet. That's real easy to shoot in that thing.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
get used to that.
Yeah. He's going to be spending a lot of time in there.
You thought you were going to travel. Nah.
Right.
No, I mean, but that's good though, right? Like,
Oh, absolutely. Because it looks excellent. It brings production costs down. I mean, you know, why ship a whole cast and crew out to the desert when you don't need to?
right. And it gives you the opportunity to keep shooting until you get it right,
Yeah.
no matter what time of day it is.
Yeah, exactly. And
All-nighters are now a thing.
yeah,
Welcome.
it's you know, and if you gotta fix anything, go back and fix it. Right? It's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool. It's cool to hear that he's already suited up. He's already been in there. That adds an extra layer of realism to it, right?
Yeah.
Because all we've heard so far is like it's happening. They're not really shooting yet. It's
Yeah.
So to hear that they've actually gotten in there, shot some test scenes,
Yeah.
it's real now, right?
Exactly. Yeah. This is happening.
All right. Well, also out and about, bringing it back to the Mandalorian, Sasha Banks.
Yes. So Sasha Banks was she was on a podcast called The New Day. And this is really, you know, clearly, you know, Mandalorian season 2 is coming out soon. And of course, like I said for Ewan, if you're out Star Wars cast member, you're always asked about Star Wars. You can't talk about it. But what I found to be interesting with this was just her reaction to being in Star Wars. That was kind of the interesting thing for me. I was taken aback a little bit when I heard this. So just check it out, and you know, we're not going to learn anything new, but it's just her reaction that's kind of interesting.
How did this come about?
That it still has not hit me. It's crazy, and I don't want to cry.
It's okay to cry. Yeah.
It just has not hit me still. It's crazy. It's freaking Star Wars. It's insane. And there's not much I can talk about it yet.
Got you.
But all I can say is that I'm in it and I can't believe it. And I'm just so thankful. That's it. Freaking Star Wars.
So she says it there. She can't talk about it, but man, it's freaking Star Wars.
Yeah. Bravo.
I'm just glad that she has that reaction, you know, when she's asked about it, because that's encouraging to hear. You know, if they got this kind of like mundane reaction of, oh yeah, I did that thing and it was all right, you know. That's not exactly what you want to hear as a fan, you know, looking forward to season 2 coming up.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very real reaction.
Yes.
You don't get that very often.
Exactly.
A lot of times people are, of course, they'll say, "Oh yeah, I was a fan. I was this." You get the canned answer, right?
Right.
There's a lengthy pause, and then like I'm trying not to cry.
Yeah.
Like it's still not real. Is basically what she's saying there. Like it still don't feel real. Is what that sounds like.
Yeah, she will. So I'm heading in that direction here. Here, listen to this.
And I'm so excited. I can't wait for everybody to see it. I think people are just going to be like, what the hell? And I would be like, I don't know. It's gonna be so. Season 2 is gonna be so incredible. I'm just so excited. I just can't believe it. It's just like it's not. It doesn't feel real.
Oh, nailed it.
Yeah, you nailed it. So, yeah, I mean, she's clearly excited about this season coming up.
And we're all going to be like, what the hell?
Yeah, exactly.
That what she said right there?
That is what she said. So I got a feeling we're in for some surprises.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. We're definitely in for some. Wow. Definitely in for some surprises.
Yes. Now,
So, thanks, Sabine.
I didn't clip this because it was there. You know, there was just no good way to do it. But she did mention in there that you know, so she was asked if she saw her episodes yet or not, and she said no. And she said, I'll be seeing it when it comes out. You know, they're so secretive. She goes, but I'm probably not going to understand what's going on. So, you know, you mentioned everyone says, yeah, I was a fan and this and that. But, you know, I kind of get the feeling that, you know, she's been concentrating on her career, you know, in the WWE and all that enough to where, you know, maybe Star Wars wasn't forefront on her radar until she got this opportunity. So I got a feeling she's going to be learning right along with the rest of us. So as the story progresses.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised my joke fell flat right there.
Joke?
Yeah, I said, yeah, thanks, Sabine.
Oh, right. Yes.
It's like, wow, I feel like an ass.
Oh, no.
I know. You were just excited to get to your next point.
Yeah. Sorry.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, that doesn't matter. Like that. Okay, the lore or whatever. She's not gonna know what's going on. Is what she's saying, right?
Yeah. That's the way I took it. Yeah.
But she still is like, it's freaking Star Wars. So
exactly.
While she may not be a fan, or maybe is a fan, knows a little bit, right?
Right. Maybe a fan of the films, right?
You know? She's probably in that age group that would probably be prequel era, something like that, right?
Probably more so than anything else. Yeah.
So probably seen some of the movies, enjoyed them, realized how epic Star Wars is.
Yeah.
Knows what she's got, right? She landed Star Wars. That's a big deal.
Exactly.
So, hey, I'm happy for her.
Yes.
Excited to see her.
I was going to say I'm happy for us. That's
yeah. Anytime someone's this excited to be doing a project, you know, we always talk about like it's always exciting to get a fan, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But even those times where you don't get someone who's a fan, who's invested in it, things like that, and they still like realize what they're in and appreciate that, you know they're going to give it their all.
Yeah. Yes. It's a big deal, and they get that. Yeah.
So I expect a great performance out of her. Just the little bits we've seen in that trailer. I mean, she fit.
Oh yeah.
You know, her, just the look she had, everything, like, you know, her physical reactions, she fit.
For sure.
So judging all you can out of about 3.5 seconds.
Yeah, if that. Yeah.
It's 3.5 seconds if you count both parts.
Okay, gotcha.
So
yeah,
it's exciting.
Totally.
You know, I'm feeling her excitement right there, right? Like it got bounced off to me.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
All right. So Emily Swallow, she's the armorer
Yes.
Mandalorian.
Yes.
She was talking with Star Wars Holocron.
Okay.
Got to talking about her scenes and things like that. And there's just one point in here I wanted to pick out and talk about. So this is quoting her here. She says, I remember when we were shooting the armor crafting scenes. John said he wanted them to have the same feel as the sequences in Iron Man. As soon as he said that, I knew I was in good hands because that was just so exciting in those movies when he's making his armor. It's shot so beautifully. And I gotta say,
Wow.
I did not make that connection.
Yeah, nor did I.
Seems like an obvious connection because it's Jon Favreau.
Right.
He directed both those scenes.
Exactly.
But now that that's said out loud, it's like, oh yeah, those do look
Interesting.
a lot alike.
Yeah, it does make sense.
It's kind of like a 80s montage,
Right.
injected with badassery.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. A little, it's funny. Yeah, a little slower pace, a little more intense. Yeah.
Which George would have lost his mind
Exactly.
because you nailed the more intense, but you went too slow.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. No, John, it's got to be both.
Faster, man, faster. Keep doing.
Right. Oh, that's hilarious. That is pretty amazing because, I didn't put that together either, but now that I think about it, that is pretty awesome. I mean, that is exactly what that reminds you of, those scenes.
Oh, I mean, they're strikingly similar.
Yes. Pretty
Which
cool.
those are really cool scenes in Iron Man. Like, so I can understand her excitement. You've seen that.
Right?
Like, wow, that was a cool scene. And I get to do that?
Right.
Yeah, that's got to be pretty...
And this is Jon Favreau putting his own personal stamp on this show. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, and not only that, he's like, look, that worked.
Yeah. True. Yes.
All the complaints about Iron Man, it was never about when he made his armor.
Right.
Just saying. And hell, the complaints about Iron Man aren't even his fault.
Right.
He didn't write it, right?
Yeah, I don't know. But hey, as far as the scene goes, yes, good stuff.
Pretty sure they told him what villain you're using.
Right, yeah.
We're good.
I'm sure there was some discussions with Kevin Feige,
Yeah, the only issue with the Iron Mans was the villains, right?
Yeah.
Everything else was like, wow, this is a great movie. The villain sucks, but this is a great movie.
Right.
Iron Man, the first Iron Man, that wasn't too bad because that's the introduction, right?
Yeah.
But you get to the second one and you got Whiplash. Man, come on. Such a weak villain.
Yeah, well,
But yes, the armor creation scenes, awesome.
Right.
All right. Well, we've talked a lot about the volume with Ewan McGregor and all that.
Uh-huh.
Well, that is a setup that is not going to be exclusive to The Mandalorian anymore.
Right.
Well, so ILM's Rob, and I'm going to butcher your name, bro. Sorry. Rob Bredow.
Okay.
So he revealed that the Batman is using the stagecraft technology from The Mandalorian.
Really?
Yes.
Oh. This could be good.
I mean, from what I saw in that trailer, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
So not only are they doing it, like I was like kind of reading here, they kind of have like a pop-up rig, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have like so Yeah, they have pop-up virtual production configurations. So they recently did something for Netflix's upcoming sci-fi movie, The Midnight Sky.
Wow.
So that's helmed by and starring George Clooney.
Huh.
And there's another stagecraft volume being assembled at Pinewood in London.
Oh, wow. So this is going to be the future of filmmaking.
Yes.
I mean, it's pretty clear. This is everyone looked at the Mandalorian and they said, yeah, we'll take one of those. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, it also says in this article, so it says stagecraft technology is being used to enhance and save money on film and TV productions. And its use looks likely to grow over the coming months as it is expanded to other studio facilities across the world. So this is sought after.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we understand why, right? This is, we've seen what they can do with it. And, we've been saying it for a while now. This is going to be the future of filmmaking. And I think everybody who's got a studio of any kind is like, yes, please. So.
Oh, I missed this earlier in that article. A stagecraft virtual production stage is also available. Will also be available at Fox Studios Australia.
Wow. Okay.
So yes, these things are popping up everywhere.
Pretty cool. I can't wait to see, Batman swinging through Gotham kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because I imagine it's all that kind of stuff, right? You can set the Batmobile inside the volume and you can have the Gotham streets whizzing by and shoot from whatever angle you need to, that's going to be cool.
Right. Without having to get with New York municipalities and everything to shut down portions of New York at 3:00 in the morning so you can shoot these scenes.
Exactly. That kind of stuff right there is going to be a total game changer in filmmaking. That is like you said, number one, you got to do it at 3:00 in the morning. So like all that crew you got out there, yeah, they're getting double time. And and you can shoot in Gotham at night at noon, basically. That is going to be really cool.
Yeah, and this thing's going to be awesome for, reshoots, right?
Oh, yeah.
They talk all the time about how reshoots push movies way over budget.
Yeah.
Well, if you can do it with the stuff you've already shot, with all the pickups you did and all that, you're going to be able to just fix stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Without having to go back to New York or go back to New Zealand or go back to, wherever.
Yeah, Tunisia.
Jink. That's a huge cost saver, right?
Right.
And we talked about this before. Disney has already said they're moving towards a digital platform.
Yeah.
They're going to focus on digital content.
Right.
Why wouldn't you? When you can save a ton of money.
Absolutely.
With this thing.
I got a feeling we might see that sort of, and I hate to put it this way, okay, because I don't want to sound negative about it, and I want to give them more credit than this, okay, but I almost have a feeling like they're looking at it like, with these technologies, we can put out a higher volume of content. Yeah, pun intended, I guess, volume. But and just release it to streaming service. You know, some of them may have the Mulan style premium, and some will go just directly to the service. But be able to cut out the middleman, so to speak, you know, with the movie theaters and you know, just be in control of their whole distribution channel themselves. You know, I think that's ideally what their goal is.
Yeah. It's definitely going to streamline things for them.
Yeah. And you know, whenever you're a content creator, and let's face it, you know, Disney owns all this stuff. They are going to be the content creator. Whenever you have complete control over your IP like that, and you know, it doesn't have to go through other channels, you know, that's a win for you. So it'll be interesting to see how all this goes moving forward. I think we are definitely going to see some changes on the horizon as far as, you know, this kind of content distribution.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so we got just a couple minutes to kill before we get out of here.
Yep.
Mandalorian's coming out next week.
Is it?
It is. It is. It's finally here. So it's no better time than to take a moment, run through all these rumors we've gotten, right? There's been a ton of them.
Okay, yeah.
So we're going to quick fire through these, you know, short explanation, nothing too crazy, right?
Okay.
And I want to know, these are just character rumors, characters we think we've heard might show up.
Okay.
And I want to hear, is it most likely that they're going to show up? Maybe they'll show up. Or no, that's bullshit.
All right. Yeah.
So first up, Boba Fett. What do you think?
Likely. I think that's simple fact of the matter is, I think this is Jon Favreau's initial dream. So I think some form or fashion we'll see Boba Fett.
I won't argue. He seems like a Boba Fett fanboy.
Right.
You know, and for a lot of the same reasons, right? He looks cool, man. He looks badass.
Yeah.
All right. Next, Sabine Wren.
Likely, I think. Whether it's Sasha Banks or not, we don't know. But we heard from this special look trailer, Mando's looking for Mandalorians. So,
yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll agree. All right. Next, Ahsoka Tano.
Well, yeah. If we're going to see Ahsoka, I think that's pretty clear.
You're moving that up a level, huh?
Yeah. I mean,
all right.
Yeah, I think it's going to be episode 5, right? I think that's the one that Dave's going to be directing. Yeah, I think that's it.
All right. Commander Rex.
I'm putting that maybe. Maybe. You know, I would love to see Rex. And it's possible that we could see Rex, you know, still hanging out with Ahsoka. You know, but you know, we've heard that, you know, Tim Morrison is you know, slated to play a role, right? But that could be Boba Fett, that could be Rex, we don't know. So it's a maybe.
Okay, maybe. I'll agree with that. That's a maybe.
Right.
I mean, he's already there, right?
Yeah.
Even if Boba Fett's in there, you already have Tim Morrison, so.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Bo-Katan.
I'm thinking probably so.
Okay.
Just
so likely?
and it's likely, yes. Because again, same reason as Sabine, and you know, she's been known to hang out with you know, Sabine,
Ahsoka, and Bo-Katan are kind of on that same level, right?
Exactly. Right.
They're all connected there.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Ezra Bridger.
Not so likely.
Not so likely.
I'm thinking not so likely. This is probably BS.
All right. All right. Yeah, I agree. That was a BS one. That's not happening.
Right.
All right. So how about anyone else from the Ghost Crew? So Hera, Zeb.
You know, I think it's a possibility we could see Hera, maybe. I don't think we're going to see Zeb. And that's mainly because that character in live action, it's going to take a lot of production time and cost to make a costume and stuff, which I know they're not afraid of doing, but
right.
Twi'leks are like,
I'll say this.
They got
if
that
Zeb
down.
If Zeb shows up, there's a future for Zeb in live action. They're not going to make a costume for that for 1 or 2 episodes.
Absolutely. For sure.
So, if Zeb shows up, there's a spinoff coming.
That would be a clear signal that, that spinoff rumor, the Ghost Crew spinoff rumor is a go. Absolutely.
All right. So I'm just going to group this one as well because there's been things tossed about. But so any OT major character?
No. I don't think so. I think we might hear the names, maybe, but I don't think we're going to see the characters.
No, this has to be a character on screen. Hearing the name does not put it in the category of, oh, they showed up. That's not how this works.
Right. Mando's looking for Jedi. We might hear the name Luke Skywalker, but I don't think we're going to see a Luke Skywalker. A lot of people have just going there real quick. The fact that we see these X-Wings are thinking, oh, this is the, Mando breaking down the front door to get in to see Luke. I don't think so.
Right.
I don't think that's how it's going to work. I think maybe Mando hears about Luke, but Luke's going to be kind of busy. I don't know.
I'd be super surprised to see that.
Yeah.
Super surprised. Like, floored.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Thrawn. This goes along with Ezra Bridger, I think.
I think
they're kind of together.
If we're going to see Thrawn in live action, it's going to be in the Ghost Crew spinoff, not in The Mandalorian.
All right. I'm with you there. All right. One last curveball. Hondo Ohnaka.
You know what? I would love to say yes, but I don't think so. Again, if we do, I think it's going to be in the Ghost Crew spinoff. But I would love to see him. I just don't think we're gonna.
And that wasn't even a rumor. That's a personal fanboy.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yes.
I threw that in there because, oh man, I want to see this.
Heck yeah! Why wouldn't you?
I mean, with the way the show's headed, I lean towards not likely. Right? There's probably not a chance of that happening. But at this show's onset, I thought this was a total possibility. This was totally his realm to show up in.
Oh yeah.
But this show is headed a different direction than I thought it would. And I don't say that in a bad way.
Right.
Everything they're doing, I've loved.
I mean, you're I see exactly what you're saying, right? It's bounty hunters. It's all that kind of stuff. Pirates fit right in. So,
yeah.
But yeah.
So if you would have asked me last year, I'd have said Hondo Ohnaka's a definite. He's a go, man.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he be in this?
Yeah.
And I think there's still a chance.
Oh, it's possible.
He makes an appearance somewhere. But yeah, it does move to the not so likely.
I will say this. I would love to see your face if all of a sudden, like that scene we see at ringside where all those guys get taken out. All that, smoke clears and you hear, "Hello, hello, my friend."
Dude, I'd lose it.
I would love to see your face, but
I'd lose it. If anyone could catch that in real time, that would be one of the best reaction videos of all time.
Yes.
'Cause I would lose my freaking mind. I love that character.
Heck yeah.
All right. Well, if you have anything to add, you can always email us, show@thewarsandmore.com. It's the best way to get a hold of us. We're also on social media. We're at The Wars and More on Twitter, facebook.com/thewarsandmore. You can find all that and all the ways to find the show over at thewarsandmore.com. Any final thoughts this week, Doug?
No, I think we've about covered it.
All right. We'll talk next week.